Hey guys, Kaz here, and it is the first Monday of the month, which means time for Media Monday. This is just a video where I talk about all stuff non-book related. So yeah, let's just dive straight in. First of all, I'm going to talk about some stuff that I watched. I didn't do as much this month as I have in previous months, so definitely need to rectify that in June. But yeah, stuff from May. First of all, one thing that I've been watching is, of course, Drag Race All-Stars Season 9. This has only sort of just come out towards the end of the month, so sort of 3 episodes in May, but I'm enjoying it. I know a lot of people, or a lot of online people, they don't really count as real people, do they, when you see people moaning, but people have been moaning because there's like not enough drama. Why don't everybody hate each other? It's for charity, basically. This season of All Stars is for charity, so whoever wins a bunch of money for charity, and all of the contestants stay in as well. It's not one where people get eliminated every week, I mean. So people are like, ah, there's not enough drama, but I like it. We don't need drama. It's fun to just enjoy watching stuff without the dramas. It's still a good time. There's still fun drag, there's still shady comments if that's what you're there for. There's still just fun, good entertainment, which is what it is. And to be fair, I'm not even really bothered who wins. It's just something to watch that's good. And I'm not like, oh, if this person wins, or if somebody else wins, I'm gonna hate everything. No, I'm just not even bothered. Win if you want, that's fine. Well yeah, I have been watching Drag Race All-Stars. Another TV show, I haven't actually watched the final yet, but I have been watching Taskmaster. This is something that I watch when I get together with my brother, and it's just a fun time. So yeah, we haven't seen the final yet, so I don't actually know who wins, but also it's probably obvious because like some people are really terrible and some people are really good. But yeah, Taskmaster is just a fun show where a bunch of comedians or funny people have to do tasks and weird, hilarious stuff ensues. So yeah, it's a good time. I've already seen the announcement of the next season and I haven't even seen the finale of this season. They're like, we know people love Taskmaster, so here, have another season, have another season. And I'm here for that. Like, give me all of the Taskmaster because it's just amazing. Whether I know the people or not, I'm just always having a good time. There's always at least 2 to 3 people that I know on the cast. And like, a lot of the seasons, the people that I don't know end up just being my favourites anyway, so boom. I very much enjoyed this season, and I'm sure I'll very much enjoy the next season, like all of the seasons previously. Another TV show I watched that was like totally on a whim. I saw like a random clip on YouTube and I was like, yeah, I quite like sort of teen drama stuff happening. Also make it Norwegian, why not? And I watched this show called Richter, which is Rumours in Norwegian. I watched it on NRK, which is the Norwegian like broadcast thing, and if you go on your VPN as you're from Norway, you can watch NRK and just press translate page to English and it automatically translates all of the subtitles as well, which is cool. So yeah, if you've got a VPN and want to watch Norwegian stuff, there's a little hack for you. But yeah, like I said, this was just a TV show. It's like all the episodes are between sort of 8 and 10 minutes long. This really sort of quick flash get together. You know, since Scam happened, they're always trying to like replicate that sort of vibes, and it's like nowhere near as good as Scam. But it was just like one of them shows where you can just, it's so easy to just keep watching the episodes. It's just a bunch of teenagers. This one dude goes to an island. He did live in Bergen, I think, if I remember correctly. Some stuff kicked off there, and then he went to an island, one of the fjord islands probably a bit further out, and is trying to like fit in there, and it's all just different people, different vibes. There's definitely some like bad stuff that goes on, but yeah, it's just one of those shows that you can just like digest and scran very easily. Just the teen dramas. It's called Rumours. You can guess what sort of things are going on. There's a lot of social media, there's a lot of rumours, there's a lot of people saying stuff about other people that they shouldn't say. There's stuff that's true and stuff that's not true. You get it. I randomly watched one documentary thing. So I randomly watched the Kitty documentary, which is called Origins Evolution. I think it was originally like published as 2 different ones. Origins the first section and Evolution the second section. Kitty were, I don't even know if they're still going. A band from the sort of early 2000s, a girl band but a rock band that were all female, And yeah, it's just about their time. They got signed really young. They were like 14 to 16 when they got signed, and they wrote all their own songs and they play their own instruments, and like people either loved them or hated them because they're like, oh, girls can't do this, but also, oh my days, girls are doing this, is amazing, like that sort of thing. And they did go through quite a lot of lineup changes, so it shows the evolution of their whole band and like when different people came through. The two main ones, the sisters, the singer and the drummer, stayed, and then like throughout there's a lot of different people also coming in. And yeah, it was interesting. You know what happened? I randomly heard a song and it wasn't even Kitty, but like the vocalist sounded like Kitty, and then I was like, that sounds like Kitty. And then I randomly searched Kitty on YouTube and I found the documentary on YouTube, like in recommended. I was like, yeah, why not? So I just watched it. It was interesting. I was listening to it, I was like, no way, I remember this song. Oh yeah, I forgot about this song. Oh yeah, this song also exists. So yeah, it was a good time. A random time, but a good time. If you've been here, you know that one of my goals this year is to watch one film at least a month, because I have a page in my journal, there's films, and then I have to actually at least watch one film to be able to put a film in the page. So I did watch one film. It wasn't the best. It was called A Haunted House. It's like a spoof film. It had one of the Wayans brothers in. I can't remember which one. But you know how the Wayans did Scary Movie and then loads of other spoof movies. This is a spoof movie about like haunted house movies. It was alright. There was some funny bits in it. It was quite slow, but then again, I think those sort of films, not much happens in them anyway. Like the proper versions of, you know, like, I can't remember what it's called. What's that one that then they did loads of different ones of it? That was in the house and they were filming, and then like nothing happened for 4 years, and then a woman stood for a bit at night time. I can't remember what it's called. I've got Wreck in my head, and that is not the right answer. Wreck is like a Spanish film, but also similar vibes. I just had to Google like 4 different phrases to find out Paranormal Activity. Obviously Google also hates it, because first I typed haunted house film and it didn't come up, and then I typed haunted house handheld camera and it didn't know, and then I put found footage and it didn't know, and then I put found footage ghost in the house, and then it finally told me, yes, Paranormal Activity. That's like the sort of spoofy vibe it was going on to. And like I said, nothing happens in them films, so not a lot happened in this spoofy version of it. But like I said, there was a few bits here and there that were funny. It's a film, I watched it, it wasn't very good, but it was alright. Yeah. The thing I watched most of though, and I will be finishing with this with the watched section, don't worry, I'm not talking about anything else after this, is The Mighty Nine. The Mighty Nine is Critical Role Season 2. Critical Role is a bunch of nerdy ass D&D voice actor playing people that play D&D, and it's a thing. And I had a look, I watched 11 episodes in May. Bearing in mind each episode is like 3 to 5 hours long. So I spent a lot of time watching The Mighty Nine, which is good, because another one of my goals is to finish The Mighty Nine. I don't know if I will. If I stay on this trajectory, maybe I will actually manage to get there, because there's still quite a lot of episodes. I think I'm on episode 90 or 91. I think maybe episode 91, and there's like 140 episodes. So I've still got quite a few to go, but very much enjoying it. It's just really good. They're just doing stuff and they're playing D&D, and it's really engaging, and it's many hours, but many enjoyable hours. And yeah, I went to see them in London last year, so I have watched like the first half of it. I watched loads of it last year, and then like I didn't watch any for quite a while, and then I was like, right, I need to get back into it, especially if I want to finish it. So that's why I've watched 11 episodes in May, and I enjoyed every second of it. They're just doing stuff, they're finding things, they're going shopping, they're meeting new people, they're interacting, they're having storylines, they're doing all the things and the stuff, and it's really good. So yes, that is all the watchy things, so I'll head on over to a message from one of the spawns, and then I'll be back afterwards with a few other bits and pieces here and there. But like I said earlier, not as much fun things as previous months. So in May, I didn't do any gigs and I didn't go to any escape rooms anyway. What the absolute fuck? Right? That's what I think. Normally I've been doing 2 escape rooms a month, but also my sister did the 3 Peaks challenge. All clap her. Amazing. She did amazing. But also that meant a lot of her time was taken up practicing for the 3 Peaks challenge. So now she's done it, hopefully we can go and do some more fun things. But I don't hold it against her that we haven't done any this month, well not this month, in May, because she was working her ass off doing all of this 3 Peaks challenge, exercising and practicing and like driving to the Lake District on her own and going up a mountain and then coming back, like, so yeah, amazing for her, but it means I didn't do as many fun things, so now we can balance that out and we can do fun things together. Hopefully we will. But one thing I did do in May, the only sort of thing I went and did, I went to see the Happy Hour live podcast. Happy Hour are a podcast, and then last year, I want to say, it might have been the year before, but I think it was last year, they did a live show and it went really well. So they did another live show and I very much enjoyed it. I went to see this in Nottingham at the Theatre Royale, and yeah, it was really good, really fun, really funny, really silly, just like all of the good stuff. I did see like some influences of the Mighty Boosh in there as well that I really enjoyed. Like a few things they said, I was like, you guys have definitely took inspiration from the Mighty Boosh, and I'm not mad about it because I love the Mighty Boosh. So yeah, this one was all about finding the meaning of life, and they were going on this quest to find the meaning of life, but also in betwixt that there was just loads of silly stuff going on. And one of the staples, the audience giving in stuff that they've done, like some like questionable stuff to do, and then they say whether they forgive them or not. It was just a really good time. I had a lot of fun, and I'm very glad that they decided to do another live show because I had an amazing time. One random thing, I bought a bureau, and also when I first got the bureau I had to keep in my head saying like the Federation Bureau of Investigation, like some sort of CSI shit, because I kept forgetting what the word bureau was, but now I remember it's a bureau. It's basically like a cabinet that has a flap down lid that acts as a table. I found it in a local charity shop. It was a really good price and I was like, you know what, I'm having that, and then I had it and I very much enjoy it. It's got a bunch of drawers in, obviously the front flips down, and then there's like space inside as well. It's a mess at the moment. I'm sure you're watching a clip right now. I haven't sorted it out, I just sort of chucked stuff in, but I really like it, and yeah, I'm glad I had a bureau. It's just really cool. Speaking of art stuff, I've also on a 37-day streak on Sketch a Day. Yes, this is an app that I have on my phone. Literally every day they just have a word and then you do a picture of that word and then take a picture and like upload it to the app. It's just really easy going, it's really simple. I can spend like 5 minutes on a little sketch and it's just really fun, and I've managed to do it for 37 days in a row so far. I've not done today, but I will, so that'll make it 38. And yeah, in fact I have it right here. I just do it in this little book. This book is not good paper, it's just like a random little thing, but it's good because I'm not like trying to make it amazing. Like, let me get a bit closer. It's just like I don't spend too much time on it, and that's a good thing, because in the past I've done like Inktober and it always feels like you need to put more effort in, and then I never manage to finish it because I always try and put too much effort in. But this is just a small booklet. I can spend a few minutes just on a little word each day, and it means I'm doing something, I'm doing some art, and I'm having fun with it. And yeah, like I said, I've managed to do 37 days in a row so far, so very much enjoying that. There we go. The last day was yesterday, which was challenge. I've done like the challenge of going to the Arctic, because you know I'm an Arctic stan. But yeah, today's word is train, so I'll either draw a train or maybe the train of one of them, a wedding thing, or a train of something else. It's fun. It's fun sometimes to take it literal, sometimes go a little bit off. Because, right, this is the one that I've gone so off peak with that people won't know what the shit I'm going on with. So this one is for the word brigade, and you're looking at that and thinking, what the fuck are you on about, brigade? So there's a band called Brigade, and one of their songs is called Four Kids to a Glockenspiel, so I drew a glockenspiel. That was just the first thing that came into my head when I heard brigade, was this song. So like, you know, sometimes you can go a little bit out of the box with it. But yeah, it's just fun because I don't feel like pressured into doing a really fancy piece, because it's annoying that I'm like that. I find it hard to just like randomly sketch something. I always feel like I need to put effort into it and make it like a piece. Even in my sketchbook, I just find it hard to just like go for it. But Sketch a Day is making that less hard, so I'm having a good time. One of the days I did put a slightly more effort in. So one of the days, I think the word was bill, and I did a shoe bill, but like not even a good one, but I did like a full spread of my sketchbook, so I put a little bit more effort in. There we go. Bit of watercolour, bit of coloured pencil. It's not the best shoe bill, but he like kind of can tell who he is. But yeah, it's been really fun because I do find it hard to like be inspired of what to draw and stuff, so yeah. And that, I believe, is the last thing I've got to talk about today. Not as many fun things this month, well in May, it's not that month anymore, but still, I've been catching up more on the Mighty Nine. I've been doing my art more, so it's been a good time. Hopefully I'll have some more interesting things to talk about in June. But yeah, say some stuff down there if you want about some stuff that you've done that's non-bookish in May. What have you been up to? Have you gone anywhere cool? Done anything good? Had some fun things to watch or do? Say it there, or there, wherever the fuck it is now. Mine's still on the side somewhere now. That doesn't work anymore for me. My YouTube comments is like there, I want to say now. So yeah, do the things if you want, like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want, but only if you want. And I will see you in a few days with another video, probably my haul. Just a really easy, simple, I didn't get too many things, but probably that. So yeah, come back for that if you want. Bye.